Hello student. In our video lecture series, we are discussing on subject of power engineering and refrigeration. In this subject, we are discuss on unit number 1, that is internal combustion engine. We take us just recap of previous lecture. In previous lecture, we are discussing of supercharger, turbocharger and MPFI system. These all three systems are auxiliary system for purpose of that system to improve the power of the engine and improve the efficiency of the engine. In today's topic content, we are discussing on CRDI system, advantages of CRDI system, different types of sensors and diagnosis tool used for the fault finding. Now we will move to CRDI system. The meaning of CRDI system is common rail direct injection. Okay. Then the necessity of CRDI system is, first is more power and more mileage. Okay. By using this system, we improve the power and mileage of the vehicle. And second necessity is high pressure ejection. Due to the CRDI system, we flow of fluid with high pressure. Now, construction and working of CRDI system. First we see the construction of CRDI system. In the CRDI system there is one fuel tank. This fuel tank is connected to the low pressure pump. After that it is connected to the fuel filter. Okay. Then it's connected to the pressure control valve. After that it's connected to the high pressure fuel pump. Then it's connected to the pressure sensor, and this pipe is connected to the fuel rail. Fuel rail is the hollow pipe section. On that hollow pipe section or fuel rail, we connected the different injectors. There are the 4 injectors are mounted, means this is the multi-cylinder engines. Okay. Then at the end of the fuel rail we mount PRV. PRV means pressure regulating valve. This valve will also connected or return line due to the fuel tank. If the pressure will be increases, then this again flow to the fuel tank for maintaining the pressure of fuel. In the CRDI system, there are the different sensors are mounted. First is the throttle position sensor, will be mounted in the throttle. Next sensor is manifold absolute pressure sensor. This sensor is mounted in the manifold of the engine. Next one is the oxygen sensor. This oxygen sensor is mounted into the exhaust pipe of the exhaust system for complete combustion of burning occur or not. By using these sensors we can identify. Then crankshaft positioning sensor, this will be mounted near to the crankshaft. Next one is the fuel temperature sensor. This fuel temperature sensor is mounted into the fuel tank for maintaining the temperature of the fuel. These all sensors are connected to the EMU. EMU means electronic module unit, or it is also called as electronic control unit. Okay, there one with one more sensor, that is the pressure sensor. This pressure sensor is maintain the pressure or sense the pressure into the pipeline. Then it also connected to the EMU. Okay. In the working of the CRDI system, suppose we accelerate the pedal of the engine vehicle, then the throttle position of sensors will be open. Okay, throttle position of will be open, and this sensed by the sensor and give to the signal to the EMU. Then suppose pressure inside the manifold system will be vary, then this can be sensed by the manifold absolute pressure sensors and give signals to the EMU. Then oxygen sensor, if the oxygen will be removed by the exhaust system, this can be sensed by the oxygen sensor. As per this, the engine can to the engine they can provide the rich mixture or lean mixture to the engine. Then crankshaft position sensor, this if the crankshaft position will be vary, then this signal will be supplied to the signal to the EMU. And fuel temperature sensor, this can sense the temperature of fuel and give the signals to the EMU. Okay, now the fuel tank will pass to the fuel to the low pressure pump. Then low pressure pump, the fuel will be passed to the fuel filter. In the fuel filter, the fuel is filtered and passed to the pressure control valve. The pressure control valve get the signal from EMU and then pass to the fuel to the high pressurized fuel pump. This high pressurized fuel pump create the high pressure to the pump and then pass to the fuel rail through the pressure sensor. The pressure sensor sends the pressure of fuel will be maintained or not, then give to the signal to the EMU. Okay, then this fuel will be goes to the fuel rail. If the pressure will be increases beyond the set pressure, then PRV will give to feedback or supply this fuel to again to the fuel tank. When fuel will be reached into the fuel rail, will pass to the one by one fuel ejector as per the signal provided by the engines. Okay, this system is mostly used into the diesel engine. Okay, for the purpose of to maintain the high pressure supply of fuel to the engine. Okay, due to this we can maintain the high pressure supply into the system for complete combustion of fuel. Now we can move to the advantages of the CRDI system. It also offers a superior pickup, low level of noise and vibration, high mileage, lower emission, lower fuel consumption, and improve the performance of the engine. These are the some advantages of CRDI system. Now we can discuss on different types of sensors. There are the different types of sensors mount into the engine. We can discuss one by one and the function of this sensor. First sensor is the mass air flow sensor. This sensor to use to calculate the density and the volume of air taken into the engine. Okay, means we can maintain the volume of air to supply to the engine, and density of the air can maintain by mass flow air sensors. Next is the engine speed sensor. This sensor is monitors the spinning speed or rotating speed of the crankshaft. Next is the oxygen sensor. It measures the amount of unburned oxygen present into the exhaust pipe. Okay, oxygen is mainly used for the complete combustion of the fuel. Okay, in every combustion process oxygen is necessary. For that purpose we mount to the oxygen into the exhaust pipe. Next, manifold absolute pressure sensor. This measure the manifold pressure inside and outside. Okay, next one is the spark knock sensor. This ensure that the fuel is burned correctly or not. For that purpose we mount the spark knock sensor. Next, fuel temperature sensor. It ensures the right amount of fuel in injector to keep the motion smoothly. And last is the voltage sensor. These voltage sensors are used to manage the car speed and ensure the speed is controlled. Okay, these are the different types of sensors and the function of sensor is given. Next is the diagnosis tool used for fault finding of the two-wheelers. Okay, how to find the fault in the two-wheeler system? By these different tools we can use. First is the scan tool. Okay, this type of tool is called as the scan tool. This will be connected to the electrode control module. Okay, then it is a unique electronic tool used to diagnose the problem and reprogram vehicle control module. Okay, we discuss the different types of sensors. Okay, these different types of sensors, if the different types of sensors there will be problem, if any problem they can detect by this scan tool, and scan tool gives the exact problem in which sensors can be provided on the display, and we can correct this diagnose, or we can correct this problem with the help of this unit or tool. Next is the AccuSmart charger. This is the AccuSmart charger. Okay, this charger is analyze the battery automatically and check its voltage and recharge the battery. Okay, means these sensors can mount into the charger or battery. If the battery will be charged or not, or give the exact voltage or not by calculating this AccuSmart charger, and if the battery will be charged not properly, then this charger can recharge the battery. Next is the Power Probe 3. This is the diagram of Power Probe 3. It is used for the regulate the maintenance and troubleshooting of problem on electrical system. If electrical system has any kind of problem, suppose there will be some light problem or horn problem, then this type of sensor or this type of probe we can use for the maintaining the electrical system problem. And last one is the fuel gas analyzer. This fuel gas analyzer is used to check the emission level of various pollutant gases and emitted from exhaust gases like NO, NO2 and SO2. This is the probe. This probe is inserted into the exhaust pipe and we can see the different pollutant gases values. Okay, level we can maintain or identify this level. If the any problem in exhaust gas analyzer, we can change this analyzer and give the appropriate pollution control. Okay, by using this we can control the pollution of the gases. Okay, thank you. If you have any query regarding about topic, please comment on comment box. Thank you very much.